What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's up guys, Mark back here with another video. So today I got something really cool, but I don't want to open it just yet. I don't want to ruin the surprise because I haven't even taken it out and I haven't shot a thing with it. So if that tells you anything, it's actually a camera. It's been something that I've been waiting on for quite some time. But I figure if you guys need a little bit of a hint, it starts with a foo and ends with a G. Yes, that's right. I finally got my evaluation copy of the Fuji X-T2 in. I went on ahead and got it with the battery grip because I really want to test those extra enhanced features of the Fuji X-T2 with those extra capabilities, including the headphone out jack, the extra power, and the extra functions, and all the stuff that it adds to it. Now, first of all, I realize that most of you are Sony shooters, but I absolutely, positively have been wanting to try this camera literally since it was announced. So with all that being said, I am seriously ready to get into this thing and get shooting, but I'm not going to talk about how many megapixels it is. I'm not going to talk about how many card slots it has. I'm not going to be talking about any sort of resolution issues or autofocus issues or anything like that. I just want to see what it feels like, what I'm feeling while using this camera for the very first time. Let's get on to that Fuji. Oh yeah, been waiting for this. This, my friends, is the Fujifilm X-T2. Like I said, been waiting for this for an extremely long time. Wow, that is so nice. Look at those wheels. Everything. It's got a medium amount of heft. It's not like overly so, but I mean, it does feel nice and solid and substantial in my hands. I mean, I just pulled it out of the box and already I'm digging it. So first things first, I mean, I have to just stand in awe of how gorgeous this camera is. All these wheels and knobs and buttons, I mean, everything is so accessible. The camera does have a really good, deep and involved menu system. Everything that you would normally need to use right then and there during a shot is easily available. Your shutter speed, your ISO, your exposure compensation, custom function buttons, auto exposure lock and your autofocus lock. You've got a rear scroll wheel. You also have a front scroll wheel. I'm blown away by the design and the feel, especially if you like rangefinder style cameras. Now, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of DSLRs at all. I think that they are just the most unattractive cameras. But these old school rangefinder style cameras are just absolutely gorgeous. Again, you've got your flip out screen. Your viewfinder is ridiculously nice and bright. You've even got a little thumbstick. It's just, I can't get over it. Even the small little detail as far as like the thumb pad here, it just makes it feel like it's a nice comfortable place to rest your thumb. Even the lens, for a kit lens, very well constructed. It's a metal lens. It's an 18-55. It is a 2.8 to 4, and 18 to 55 is a fantastic starter range. But even for a kit lens, even for a lens right out of the box, Fuji really does know how to make lenses. Most people know that. They are a camera company. They're not a consumer electronics company like Sony is, unlike Panasonic. They make cameras. They make lenses. They don't do as much with the technology, which is something that I will probably get into a little bit later, but I mean, it really is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of hardware. It's even got a PC sync cable. I don't know many people that use that anymore, but it is available. You've got a quick selection of your continuous, single, and multi-shot modes here right on the front. It also has a removable flash, so there when you need it and gone when you don't. Now, personally, I've never seen one before, but Fuji calls it the EF-X8. It's a flash that slides in your multi-shoot. Now, I know most people don't use onboard flash, but if you weren't planning on doing any sort of radio triggers style stuff, this really could be a very interesting option for somebody out there. Again, it's an option. It doesn't mean that you have to use it. It doesn't mean that you're required to use it. But these are thoughtful little design cues that I really appreciate just in case I want to use it. You know, I'm not always all that into, you know, onboard flash. But there it is when you actually do want to use it or you need to use it. It deploys, you know, just by flipping it up, just like that. You just got a little push button here on the back that will easily allow you to remove it. And from what I've been able to tell so far as the iCup and viewfinder, probably one of the better EVFs in this type of camera. It's not the best, but it is very bright. It does give you a very clear view. It's not as sharp as I would like. I would like to see a higher resolution density in my EVF. But I think for a lot of people that are just doing stills, they're going to find it more than adequate. You might find a few people that are extremely critical, like myself, but I see a lot of cameras. But yeah, just all the knobs, wheels, the buttons, the lock setup, having these collars, just being able to easily change it, not having to use different menu options, constantly having to dig through a menu and having all of it readily available. I think this is a perfect example of a camera done right. This is a shooter's camera. This camera is made for someone that just absolutely loves photography. There's really no other way for me to describe it, because as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I mean, the perceived value was just off the charts. It just felt nice. It just felt premium. And I really do think, and have thought for a very long time, that Fuji is one of the better actual camera manufacturers. They may not be the best at technology, they may not be the best at all the bells and the whistles, but if you want something that shoots, if you want something that is made for photography, Fuji really is sitting right now at the top of my list. Not only does it address a lot of the function aspects of photography, but it also, oh man, does it ever address a lot of the style, the form, especially if you are a fan of the rangefinder style cameras. So there you have it, and there you go, guys. I really do hope that you all appreciated this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It is always a nice thing. And if you prefer to support the channel financially, that's always awesome. Please check out my Patreon page. I will leave the link down in the description box below. But if you would prefer to get something amazing out of the deal, I've also got a lot of photography merch that you can buy, and that also goes to help me out. So check those links out down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.